Hey, how are you guys doing? Let me bring this down just a bit. So, I just looked over. I actually spent some time writing down all of the answers to a video I posted the other day called Important Channel Update, Please Watch. This is really only relevant if you're watching somewhere around August 10th. Basically, if it's August of 2017, please go check out that video. But, fortunately, it got served to a decent number of people, despite, YouTube being the way it is. And a good chunk of those people then also responded in ways that actually were helpful. Basically, I was just letting people know about the 24-hour gap that has to be there between streams now because of the Twitch exclusivity thing. This is the quality content they want on Twitch. Anyway, and in addition to that, I asked for ideas for games that people wanted to see. And there was a lot of stuff that you'd kind of expect, and basically the analytics were showing me that people would probably want, crafty kind of open world experiences, that kind of thing. Stuff like My Summer Car and how long have I been live? Because I've been talking for a minute here. Hi. Did I just get live? Because that's cute if I did. I just went live. Great. Okay. Well, I was talking about the video I uploaded the other day on the 10th. And basically just looking over the response of it. Can I get you a figure of the Noid dabbing? What? No. I don't need that. I've seen Samurai Champloo, or however you pronounce that, sure. But anyway, this video had a bunch of good recommendations. I've got a sticky note that's filled to every single side of it. And a few of these games I actually have and haven't tried. There are a couple that I didn't ever stream because I didn't think they would make good streams or what have you, but they were some of the most popular ones. Namely, the one that I'd want to stream, but I feel like would have problems, would be I Divine Cybermancy. Namely because getting a server that actually works for that game is basically impossible. Though I do think I know a way that I can do it. I should try. I'm booting up the last times thing so I can hear past me tell me what to do here. I think that's a great game. It's totally my aesthetic. And I will give it a shot. Lots and lots of text means that it's probably not the best choice for me, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. But I wrote down all the other ones, and tried to find a couple other ones that kind of met that aesthetic, I don't think anyone said The Long Dark, but I think The Long Dark meets the requirements that people wanted. Look over the stuff that's in that video, like the ones that you agree with, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, anyway. See, this is past me speaking right now. The previous versions of the channel trailer was what I was trying to use that for. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do at all. Hold on. Using it. Where is? Still in the back. Okay, hold on. I think about a lot of things in the shower. I think about religion. I think about if aliens exist. But I don't think of toilet blowjobs. Dick swirlies. Check out that video. That was a good. Dick swirlies was a good video. Response to me asking him about Dick swirlies. Classic Rev. Giving yourself a forced blowjob using it. There you go, Luigi guys got the video. Alright, so now I need to explain to myself. I need to back off my... Right. Yeah. Future me, listen. What's up? We're doing. Cool. Adding Redbox, because honestly, at this point, everyone expects you to, and it's funnier if you don't. Yeah. So just ignore it, okay? Exactly. Cool. Okay. And that can be our excuse, right? Right. It's funny. Anyway. Here's what we're going to do next time. You got enough money to actually buy the radiator. You have an envelope on your desk in the bedroom for the radiator. So you want to take that. Right, to town. Put it in the car, drive it to town somewhere or another. You've got the it's the store, right? Juice still in the back of the thing, so you'll want to take that. So take the juice out first. Stuff that's in the van, out of the van, so that way you can just kill you at some point.
Right.
It seems to be glitched. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
I might have to just make
Take
a new
that.
thing of it. Sure.
Take the van.
Uh-huh.
Drive that all the way to Loppy, or not Loppy, the town. Get some. What am I getting there?
I think you're just dropping stuff off, right?
Why the fuck am I driving? Oh, you got to deliver the note, and the only way to deliver it is by driving it there.
Right.
You might be able to do it in the letterbox, actually.
That's true. I will try that.
If it doesn't, then drive all the way to town, drop off the letter. After that, you basically got to wait for it to come in.
Right. So I'm just gonna get smashed.
Just get shit-faced.
Yeah.
You got a shit ton of vodka on the floor.
Cool.
Drink that. Just drink all of the vodka until you get your thing. Then drive back to town.
Right.
And get it. That should work.
Right.
Oh, and the drunk is somewhere on the tracks. Maybe he's probably reset. He
yeah.
Train last time, which was hilarious.
It was most viewed Twitch
chat
clip.
Tells me that I need to compliment Future Me's beard. So Future Me, listen up.
What's up?
You're a beautiful man.
It's all right. Yeah.
Don't fight with me about that.
Thank you.
Beautiful man.
Thank you.
And you need to respect that.
Okay.
Love yourself.
I will. I do.
You have a beautiful beard.
It's okay.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I don't know if anyone's live, but I will host whoever is. I will see you then.
Okay, cool.
Bye.
Good. All right, so that was last time, and now we know what we're doing. Am I peaking my audio? It sounds like I am in that recording, at least. Let me bring up my summer car now, and we will do exactly that. I'm 7 minutes into this video, and I haven't done a fucking thing into the game. Haven't even booted it. So that's good. It's good. How was my day? My day was good. Thank you for the 140 bits, Farah, and then thank you for the 5 bits, Purple Sheepy. Freya, not Farah. Is my mic peaking? Like, do you have a little bit of a... I noticed in today's highlight video when I was editing it, the Yonoid one, it was hell trying to get the audio levels fixed on that, because I was just... I must have been screaming directly into the mic. Like, I used to, we'd play games, me and my brother, Rainbow Six or whatever, and we'd just scream into the mic or, shove the mic down our throats and, gargle on it to make it make weird sounds on their end. Yeah, that fucks things up, so... It sounds okay? What if I go, FUCK?! Does that peak the audio? It probably does. I have maximized dirtiness. Is this okay? Try and see. That peaked? Okay. So just don't scream. If I'm going to scream, back away from the mic. Is there a reason there's a bike in here? I didn't say anything about that. I'm gonna take the bike out. I can't see anything, so I'm actually gonna... Oh, okay. Let's see if this can be turned into... Okay. There we go. Alright, so does this kill you? Are you kill you now? Okay, that is kill you. Cool, good. Alright, so we can just, why is your character drinking bleach? It's not bleach, it's juice. So, I'm just gonna try and bank shot that. Okay, that's not working. I'm gonna drink all of the juice and throw it in there. Good, perfect. And if the drunk is alive and moving, then we can get him to do stuff. I wonder if it's better quality kill you if there's not juice in it. Has there been any new updates to this game? A couple. It seems like really random shit. I'd show you, but there's a hedge outside now. Just it's a thing. Also, this seems to be increasing my thirst for reasons. I don't know why. But let's see. Oh, that's a story I need to tell. The flying bug reminded me of it. So me and Tilda went and we got tacos the other day. from Torchy's. Torchy's is a local, yeah, they kind of just randomly put a hedge bush outside. It's concentrated juice, sure, but he doesn't care if it's got actual, like, juice flavoring in things. We went and got tacos from Torchy's Tacos. If you ever go to Austin, Texas, you need to go to Torchy's, just as a heads up. Torchy's is great. It's good tacos. It's not like traditional tacos, but it's good. Torchy's. Anyway, we went and got, it's fast food. Let's be real. It is. But it's good. I personally like the trailer park. I get extra trashy. I've talked about it here on even this, this game before. What is the objective of this game? Build a car from scratch, then race it. We built the car, but the radiator's busted, so we need to buy a new one. In order to do that, we need to pee directly into our mouth because we're about to die of thirst. And then go and get a thing for it. Thank you, at least 3 dolphins for 6 months of support. That's at least 6 months of support. You are correct. It is at least 6 months. So thank you for that. Anyway, now I'm sated. So we decided, you know what? Instead of I'm sorry, Bufferiku. Well, thank you for subbing. All the same, I'm sorry it didn't actually give you the thing that said that. That sucks, because it's kind of one of the perks of subbing is that you get to show off that you're giving me money, I guess. Twitch culture is weird. Can I just say that? Anyway, me and Tilda went and got tacos. And I got the trashy trailer park, which is, it's fried chicken as a taco, right? And it's got, sort of like it's gross. It's actually incredibly gross to describe. Hold on. Torchy's, tacos, trailer park. Tilda prefers the Tipsy Chick, which is very similar, but with barbecue instead. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. It is a trailer park, according to the Torchy's Taco website. Let's see. Where is it? Chips and dip, sides. God, this is just going to make me hungry, isn't it? Trailer park. Hand-battered fried chicken, green chilies, pico de gallo, fresh grated cheddar jack with poblano sauce on a flour tortilla. Get it trashy, take off the lettuce and add queso, which is just melted cheese, with special good seasoning in it. It's pretty much the grossest thing that has ever existed as far as a food item goes, and I enjoy it immensely. It's very Americanized. I don't think that's a thing that you could get if you went to an actual Mexican restaurant. Anyway, we went and got that, and we decided instead of going back to the apartment, we were going to sit in the relaxation area. The little community area they've got. It's like got a fire pit and then some couches that they leave outside. It's really nice. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Casso. Yeah, we exploit a glitch here to be able to go through the wall. Speedrun strats. Anyway, so we decided we're going to sit in this little area, right? There's a fire pit, which doesn't work because this place is kind of shit. And, nice couches, but they've got these nice little, like, Christmas lights up, right? So that way it's all, like, nicely lit. It was just kind of nice to get out of the apartment, hang out, talk, not have some digital device between us, but just have a discussion, you know? And that's kind of nice every now and then. It was kind of more date-like than, I don't know, bringing it home and eating it and watching My Hero Academia or whatever like we usually would. Couple of things happened, though. So one important thing to note about this relaxation, this community area, is it's directly next to the workout area.
The workout area has just this huge glass window, which directly looks towards the couches that are aimed. So if you're running on the treadmill, you're looking out the glass window towards the relaxation community area. So all these people who are late night jogging are looking directly at us eating a trailer park taco. The fried chicken and all that. It is not good design. It's awkward. Fortunately, the couch faces away, so they could see us eating absolute filthy garbage for food, but we cannot see their judging faces. It really was the best of both worlds. Who does this? There was all of the three that existed. The three treadmills, and I think there's one elliptical. It might be a treadmill. I'm not sure. Considering how often I go there, I should probably know this. But considering how often I go there, I don't. Is there Fuzzies here? I don't know what Fuzzies is, so probably not. And we kind of had a laugh about that. And, I asked if I could have some of, Dad Impersonator. That's a good name. Thank you for, subscribing. So I was asking Tilda if I could have some of her, her drink. It was Fresca, I think it's called. It basically tasted like, you know when you get a Slurpee and it's melted, but there's still a little left in it. It's like basically just the juice, and it's kind of sickeningly sweet. She had that as her drink. I had just a Mexican Coke. The kind that comes in a nice glass bottle where it's actual sugar and it tastes a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, it's not a great taste, to be honest, what they have in that drink. But I had all of my Mexican Coke, and I was still thirsty, and there really wasn't anything else to drink. So I'm actually going to take these. I think I might just go to sleep in-game, so that way I have... Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, let's just go to sleep real quick. So I'm thirsty. I'm just like, hey, can I grab a sip of that? And she's like, she just looks me in the eyes and slaps me in the head, like on the forehead, which seemed unnecessary, you know? Just a no would work. And then she goes, there was mosquito. And sure enough, when she moved her hand, a mosquito fell. But it was, I was mildly offended for a minute because it was just like, it wasn't to a point where it was actually, like, painful, but it was just sort of like, but for why? But she got it, so that's good. It's just kind of a weird thing that happened. So I'm putting all of the, yeah, mosquitoes are serious business, you know, like, all of those awful things that you can get, like West Nile, I guess. What is the one that everyone was worried about there for a bit? That if you had it, then you couldn't have kids, or the kids would have, I forget the technical name for it, but originally it was called pinhead syndrome or something. Malaria? Not malaria. Malaria is the thing you can get from Zika. There you go. Thank you. So, you know. Yes. And they'd have some cases of that here in Texas, but it seemed more like a people who came here and had Zika. And then they had Zika here. You know? Like, less that there were, I don't know, having an actual issue with Zika specifically. I think I might actually quickly
piss into the thing over here. What about bot flies? Bot flies are very gross. You got dengue fever once. I suppose, like, with enough people in chat, there's gonna be someone who gets something like that, you know? Like, that disease exists. Someone's gonna have it in chat at one point or another in their life. Is vanilla soy latte a 3-bean soup? Wow. Because vanilla beans, soy beans, and then coffee beans to make the latte. Yeah, you could definitely argue that. I knew someone who briefly had the Black Plague. How'd that turn out for them? Oh. I feel like I got dirtier there. Despite pissing. Hello? Okay. You play, Hearthstone. Direhorn... Ornery Direhorn. Which one is... I mean, Fire Elemental is shit, so... Whatever Direhorn, whatever is most likely... Ornery Direhorn. What is that? That's the one that it gets you another one later, right? No, that's the Taunt Adapt one. Ornery Direhorn is okay. I assume that you're doing this for, Arena. I would choose that over Magma Rager, like, any day. I would choose pretty much anything over Magma Rager pretty much every day. Magma Rager is just an objectively bad card, unless if you're building a deck directly around it. It's pretty awful. Direhorn, like, it's a 5/5 taunt with Adapt, and Adapt could make it slightly stronger. It's got a slightly weak body for a 6-drop, but it's okay. Magma Rager is just bad. Oh, Fire Elemental is the 6-mana 6/5 that deals 3. Oh, that one's better. Yeah, I like that one because it gives you removal, and it's a little bit better as far as its point value. Sorry. I was thinking you meant Fire Elemental, not Fire Elemental. Wait, what? Okay, how am I doing on gas? Good enough. Alright. Oh, I need to get that actual note, which is the entire point. I should probably save as well, shouldn't I? Because I did work. I may kill you and stuff. I think it's Magma Rager that has the cool, like, do you like to play with fire? Like, that is a way you start a concert. And then you, like, have, like, the flame pots go off. But, yeah. Yeah. Did I forget how to English today? I mean, generally speaking, yeah. I think that might be Pyromancer who does that. That is, like, an awesome way to start... Okay, yeah. That's an awesome way to start a concert. And then you just get some, like... Okay. I believe this is the right one. Hopefully this is the right one. We'll take this, and hopefully I can just drop it off. If I can, I'll just drive immediately back. There's no point in driving all the way over. Pee on the envelope. Sort of like how people used to, like, kiss envelopes shut. I kind of don't want to talk about the stuff that's going on in the huge wild world right now. It's a pretty bad day, all things considered. Personally, I need to get away from it a little bit. Yeah, there's a hedge there now. Can you, like... Wait, where the fuck did the letter go? What the fuck? It was in here, right?
I didn't just imagine that I put it in the car. It's clipped into the... It clips into the middle seat. Just gotta remember that exists. What do you define something as a bag? I think it's generally cloth, but it can be leather, right? It can be some sort of fabric. And it, hello? Alright, so... Kessie? Murderfuck, that's me. Okay, so I can't just drop it off here. Kinda didn't think so, but I figured I'd try. We'll drop by the drunk's place. It doesn't have to have more than one pocket, really. We can just have one. I spent a lot of today painting and just kind of relaxing. Really didn't spend a whole lot of time doing anything aside from... which was kind of nice. I just made it an objective today to just take care of myself and spend some time hanging out with Tilda before she had to go to work. I think next chance that she's not working, I'm gonna drive off to see if I can find a job. There's a place that I might be able to get a job. It's low paying, but whatever. If it's just part-time at minimum wage is sufficient at this point. Not that I like being paid minimum wage, but like their expectations of a minimum wage worker are lower. So if I just fucked around at work all day, that's fine. I'll try it. I know that's like the worst way of figuring out what to do with yourself, but like, I don't know. If I can't, you know, find something normal, I might as well find something that I don't have to give a shit about, right? A lot of the times that when I'm playing, like, what happened to Weeb Shop, they kept promising to pay me and never did, and so I said, you know, you have 2 weeks to pay me, and at the end of that 2 weeks, if I'm not paid, I quit. So... I'm gonna pull over real quick, because... Is there... Is there a safer place to put this letter? Like, can I put it in, like a... I don't know, some sort of cabinet or something, where it doesn't just fly off? Because I've lost track of it again. I may have to restart the game, because I've lost the envelope. Oh. Okay, so where can I put it? It was an internship, and they said if you make us enough money to justify your position, because we are a small business, we will pay you. And I was like, okay. And then the first week, I significantly increased their business by like 60%, give or take. Within the first couple of weeks working there, because they basically had no social media presence. And then they were like, I don't know. And then they just started fucking up every day doing their jobs, making it so that way, like, I had to run PR for a company that didn't know how to deal with themselves. I'm mostly living off of Twitch and a little bit of YouTube. YouTube is obviously very... Am I able to say the name of the place now? I could, but I don't want to, because my job was PR, was brand recognition and stuff like that. And they never paid me. So I don't really want to give them the recognition to tell you guys to go and look at it, you know? I don't want to essentially give them free publicity to you guys when I know that if I just don't talk about them, if I don't say their name, then they will suffer and die off, and then
when I go on to another job, I go, well, you know, I worked for them for a while, and then they said they weren't going to pay me, or didn't pay me, so I quit. And they, you know, just kind of faded out of existence and went bankrupt. You know, they weren't prepared to actually do what they needed to do as a business to have the PR and social media that they needed. You know? And that's fine. And then it makes it look like they're assholes and not me, which is exactly what happened. But I don't want them to continue to succeed as a business, so I shouldn't help them by telling you their name. Does that make sense? It's vengeance. By me not telling you the name, it's vengeance. In a way. That's also just like, it helps me create a resume. So. Alright, we're gonna see if the drunk is around. Should I avoid internships? It's really hard to recommend one after having to deal with that. I would avoid working internships if you can get paid instead. Alright, so he likes the sugar water. That's good. And then, do they actually have like a thing for it now? It's, oh wow, it's actual marks now. Here to stay. Do, 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 do. I fucking love that line. Rock and roll is here to stay. Just the sincerity of it. It's beautiful. It's such a good song. It just, this song makes me happy. Well, it's 1995 in game, so yeah, around $1,000 for sugar water. All right, later. Have I ever purchased from Bad Dragon before? Not even as a joke. Oh, come on! The song wasn't even over! Assholes.
Tervetuloa jälleen seuraamaan Kansanrunot radio-ohjelmaa.
Do I believe in Finland? That makes it sound like it's fairies or magic. Yes, I believe in Finland.
Voitte kaikki kansalaiset lähettää omat runonne. Minä luen ne kaikille kuulijoille.
Well, we're gonna turn it down because it's not gonna be rock and roll for a bit.
Kuten aina, tiettäväksi ohjelman tekee sen, että itsekin luen ne.
This is Finnish.
Otetaanpa yön ensimmäinen runo. Runon on lähettänyt Matti Maankorvesta. Runon nimi Kansan vastuu.
Getting actually kind of low on gas. Maybe that's why I had the,
Sen mikä kylvävät. Kansa toivoo paljon.
Finland isn't real, though. It's an elaborate conspiracy.
Onko elämällä
They fooled me. Do I believe in Vinesauce? Conceptually, like, does it exist? Yes. In a more ethereal sense of, do I believe in it as a concept and as a process that I'm a part of? Like, that it is good? Yes.
syön rahani päivittäin. Ja seuraavan runon väittänyt Veikko Niuvasta. Runon nimi Helläkoski.
Time to wake up, sheeple. Finland doesn't exist. Anyone who says they're from Finland is a government spy.
Minkä siinä näette? Kosketatteko minua, niin kuin minä kosketan sinua?
So we can actually go and get some gas while we're out.
Kuin minä teitä
I don't like how low I am on gas. Do I believe in myself? I do.
Kuinka voisin palvella ihmiskunnan
Both on a physical and
riippuvainen on
an emotional level. I believe in myself. I believe I can accomplish things. It's the only way you can really do anything. Does life have meaning? It has the meaning you attribute to it. So if you attribute no meaning to it, then it doesn't.
en niitä tynnyriin laita. Sylissäni pidän vain.
Do I believe in the heart of the cards? Yes.
Seuraava
Also, someone pointed out that Exodia actually exists. When I was playing the card in Hearthstone now, essentially, someone was pointing this out in
miljoonan mä saisin. Sillä
everyone was saying play Exodia the other day when I was playing Hearthstone, the
jos vain
Lich King one, and I thought they were just joking. Wish you luck on August 26th. Well, good luck, friend. Good luck on whatever you're doing. Unless if it's a bad thing, in which case, don't.
valikoit minulle parhaan.
There is an Exodia-like thing that if you get all 4 pieces of it, you instantly win.
Elämäni saisi
Um,
miljoonan arvon.
It's not a you deal 30 damage or whatever. It is a you win mechanic. It's the new Paladin hero ability that you use the hero ability and it makes a 2/2 that
Tulee henkilöltä nimeltään Arvi,
that
kun paikka
summons one of the riders of the apocalypse, and if you get all 4, then you get
sulle mulle kaikille muille.
you just win.
Istutko kevään
And there's a strategy that involves
taas itse? Sylistäni kiehdon mä kauniin säkeistön.
I forget what it is. It's some legendary that allows you to, whenever you play a spell, to use your. It's a legendary that whenever you play a spell, you get to refresh your hero power. So you play a bunch of cheap spells so that way you can refresh your thing several times. It's pretty amazing. Any advice for playing Hearthstone for free? Obviously, don't spend any money. Base cards are important. Auction Master Beardo. There you go. Give up on trying to get lots of legendaries and stuff like that if you're going to play for free. Oh no.
Elämää mä koen. Kuinka sinua tarvitsen? Kuinka minua tarvitsen? Kuinka meitä tarvitsen? Ole minulle poro.
What is push?
Ole minulle se, joka kaukana loikkuu.
Joo, ei jaksa kattoo sun
Ole
Like-
minulle joulu.
What is push?
Seuraavan runon meille on lähettänyt Kaapo Enteistöstä.
How do I push the car?
Runon nimi Konvehtiras.
What's the button? There it is.
Sinun sydämeeni. Suljen sinun
Is that Spanish? It's Finnish.
paljon. Kenen on viimeinen pala?
Do I believe in squids? I do.
Niin kuin se sopii minulle.
Conceptually, and I believe in them emotionally. Like, they can do what they set their hearts to. Squids have more than one heart, though, right?
Sisältö. Tuleeko sieltä makea vai tuleeko sieltä karvas?
Okay, so,
En
push.
voi ymmärtää.
I mean, we flipped the car. Do I believe in furries? Like, do they exist? Yes, furries exist. For whatever reason, they do. I've heard many reasons, and I understand.
Juhani,
It's a way to be yourself in a way that you're not able to be for whatever reason.
runon nimi.
Do you believe in the chat not asking stupid questions? No, I don't think that's a thing. Do I believe in life after love? Cher pointed that out. I do. Do I believe in the love or believe in the magic in a young girl's heart? Sure.
Kenellekään muulle kuin itsellemme. Annammeko arvon sille?
Have I ever actually seen an actual furry, like a fursuiter?
Annammeko arvon
like-
sille, joka meille maidon
I mean, I've seen fursuiters. Was one that came by the Vinesauce booth this year at TMG.
joka sitä oikeasti tarvitsee.
Okay. Let me see if I can turn off the car, because that seems important right now.
Ja sitten taas
I mean,
yön viimeiseen runoon. Tämän on lähettänyt nimetön henkilö. Runon nimi
can I get lower?
Totuus.
I'd like to crouch even lower if I can.
Kenen kädestä leipää syöt,
Oh no.
kun
There it
kaikilla
is.
pimeät on yöt. Paljon puhut, teet vähän. Kenen usko on tarpeeksi tähän. Uudelleen, uudelleen ja uudelleen. Pilalle jälleen. Onko runoutta?
Do I have any friends who are furries even in a loose sense? I mean, there's a couple of people from chat who are furries, and I consider you all my friends more or less, right?
So,
Maybe not as close of a friend as someone that I know in you know, physical real life, but, you know, I treat you guys as my friends. You guys support me in doing stupid crap. That seems like something a friend would do. So, by extension, if any of you guys are furries, then yes. I know there's at least a couple. Do I have any actual friends, like physical real life friends? I actually had a couple message me recently, just kind of out of the blue. I don't know what that was about. Like player friend guy. I was thinking about, you know, I should get back in touch with that guy, reunite the band, all that crap you hear about, you know. I just kick-flipped the car a bit, and that seems to cause problems. So that's good. I mean, the glass will reinstate itself. Once it's, what pants am I wearing right now? I'm wearing some scrubby jeans because I was painting just a minute ago. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a sec. What's up with the van? Well, it flipped. And, we're trying to unflip it. Okay. Kind of want to see how this turns out. My opinions on Slayer. I'm not a huge fan. Weirdly enough. Like, I hear that the early stuff was heavily inspired by Merciful Fate, which is, like, my big jam. But, like,
tervetuloa jälleen seuraamaan Kansanrunot radio-ohjelmaa.
But, yeah, Slayer is just not my cup of tea. Godsmack especially. God, no.
Voitte kaikki kansalaiset lähettää omat runonne.
Godsmack is just kind of, I don't know. I got some shit for talking shit about nu metal on,
Aina kiehtovaksi ohjelman tekee se, että itsekin luen ne
on Tumblr.
kertaa.
Apparently I'm not allowed to like or dislike things.
Yön ensimmäinen runo.
That makes me elitist.
Maankorvessa. Runon nimi. Kansan vasti. Yhtiöt niittävät sen, minkä kylvävät. Kansa toivoo paljon enemmän. Onko elämälläni vastike? Onko elämälläni tarkoitus?
Thank you for the 100 bits, Luigi guy.
Aina vaan
Momo needs to go to college and have bad sleeping problems.
syön rahani päivittäin.
I don't feel bad about it. I'm just like,
Heikko, niupas.
okay, I guess I'm not allowed to say things like,
Runon nimi.
and people are like, you should just say that, and it's like they literally asked my opinion of that band.
Minua katsotte.
Like, people are allowed to like whatever they're allowed to like, and I'm like, they totally are.
Minä kosketan.
I just don't happen to like them, and you actually asked me what my opinion of a thing was.
Loppuuko tämä? Eikö lopu?
Um,
Kuinka voisin palvella paremmin?
I mean, thank you for the 333 bits. At least 33 dolphins. At least 3.
Kaipaan syliini pientä lämmintä.
My nose is all runny
Kaipaan
now.
syliini kahta pistettä. En niitä tynnyriin laita. Sylissäni pidä.
Alright, I don't know, it's the same thing with the internet as well. Like, just in general. Doesn't matter really where you go on the internet. There's gonna be, people who get weird about shit. And, I mean, having an opinion on the internet is bad. So I don't think it's just a Tumblr thing that I had an opinion. I think overrated is totally an opinion thing. Thank you for the, 250 bits, Natalie, to send Momo to Kuleg. We'll see if she can pass the entrance exams. How do I feel about Avenged Sevenfold? It's corporate bullshit, to be honest. They tried very hard to get the essence of metal, but make it nice and clean and polished where everyone could like it, but still give it a little bit of an edge, but still very like weirdly right wing. And it's like, you don't understand metal. Okay. In. Okay, did it go in? Good. Okay. So now we're gonna drink some beer. We're gonna bring this back. Do I want a dime? I mean, I guess. With all of the conviction of that, I would take a dime if you gave one to me. So I'm just not a huge fan of Avenged Sevenfold, but that doesn't mean that you can't like them. Again, you're allowed to like things that I don't. Thank you for the dime, Legend Cascade. Kesk? I don't know how to pronounce your name there. Your last name, I was gonna say. It's two parts of the same name, but I refer to whatever. Anyway, what else is there? I was talking about something. Cask? Okay. It's a helmet from a video game. Gotcha. How much does a decent bottle of soda cost where you're from? Like, I think like $1.25 or so. So. Do you know of Ailstorm and do you like them? I think they're good. They are hokey and bullshit, but I like them all the same. I had a chance to see them live, and then I got sick. A lot of good bands like that I end up getting sick, but they were playing at the Dirty Dog Bar. What is your opinion of Harry Potter? I like it. I grew up with it. It's a good series. Thank you for the 20 bits, Impudent Vale. Here's 2 ad dimes. Thank you for answering my dumb shitpost questions. Sure, it gives me something to talk about. Half of streaming is just trying to figure out what you're going to talk about. And if you guys just want to like shitpost, then I guess that gives me things to talk about. Totally God gives me 65 bits. He says, never given bits before, but here I have all of mine. Thank you. It adds up. What's the worst fruit I've ever tried? I don't know. Any new games I'm interested in? Someone asked me that the other day, and I really don't know if there's anything actually coming out. Like, I've heard Hellblade is apparently really good. I dislike avocados too. I think it's maybe a little irrational that you dislike them having never tasted them, but they're not good. Is that a fruit? That's the worst fruit I've ever tasted. Is there anything else that's come out recently that I should, like, have an opinion about? Have I heard of Hellblade's unique mechanic? No. What's up with it? Something about permadeath. And bullshit puzzles. I don't know. I saw the Jim Sterling
or Gymquisition about Hellblade. If you die too many times, it deletes your save file. Oh, that's not a game for me then. What's the worst anime you've ever watched? I mean, I could just say JoJo to piss people off, but it's legitimately not. Tilda is on her way home. Come, flip. Udele. Okay, so we're in a bit of a bind right now. It wasn't a Gymquisition, it was a review. How many hats do I own? Several, actually, weirdly. More hats than I have heads to put them on. I got really addicted to your top 5 list this week. How do I treat this edition? I'll make a top 5 about it. Decapitated Beta. What an interesting name. Thank you for subbing. Do you mean like the fish? And but for why? I'm kind of freaking out the camera a bit here, so that way I can push it. Part of this game is just... Have I ever worn multiple hats at once? Yes. Once you only have one head to put hats on? Yes. And therefore, any number of hats beyond one is too many. Okay. Why didn't it take the money out? Am I going to do more Flash game streams in the future? Yeah. I promise to do several. I don't remember how many. Several hundred. So I will. What's your favorite style of art? I don't know. Oh, this is unfortunate, because this is still a problem. Is it just because of the sign, or what's going on? 137. So I think I played 10. I have a... Somewhere around here I've got a sticky note marking off how many I did. I'll have to maybe count if I can't find it. But, yeah, don't bother telling me about it, Heltler Legend Cast, because yeah, don't do spoilers. But okay, there we go. We got it. Okay. What's my opinion of Breath of the Wild? Haven't played it, so I can't really make a good opinion on it. Seems all right. Best type of dog for petting. Golden Retrievers seem to want to be pet, but I've had Dachshunds, and they seem to want to just chill. They don't really have the fur to really make the petting experience optimal, but I think they're still a good dog for petting. What am I trying to do in the game right now? I was trying to get the car out of the ditch. I put the letter in, right? Like, that actually went in? So I feel like I should be charged money. And yet, it doesn't seem like I was, so I don't... I mean, there's not a letter here anymore. It's gone. It's not in the box, but it might have been teleported out. Would I consider doing a stream where I paint along with Bob Ross? Maybe. Okay. It's on this side, so I need to get around. Have I tried playing Into the Gungeon? Yes, and it is on After Hours. I mean, his store is all fucked up because there was a glitch that caused all of the items that I had that weren't in my house to randomly teleport into his place. I need to do more art streams. That was one of the ones on that video where I asked what people wanted on After Hours. It was one of the most requested things, aside from, like, Divine, Cybermancy, Terraria, Starbound, Minecraft, kind of as a one unit could be considered all of thing that people asked for. Specifically playing it with Mike. which is interesting, and I will check into. Is it diesel? Yeah. Okay. So it's still got a decent amount. How caught up on the Warcraft lore are you? About as far as Hearthstone has gotten us. Let's see what else is on this list. I can go and tell you since I'm filling this gas tank. Games that had at least, one person posting it and then a like along with it. Soul Reaver, LSD Dream Emulator, which I've played 365 days of, so I don't really feel like going back to, but it's a good suggestion. Earth Defense Force with someone else. Starbound, Terraria, Minecraft, Vampire the Masquerade, art streams in general. The Sims, specifically The Sims 3, although I don't think people would really care if I played The Sims 2 instead. Dark Souls 3, they said not to play 2. PUBG, as long as I'm doing weird stuff with it, but generally speaking, less Mario-like games and shooters, unless if it has some sort of gimmick that goes along with it, like I was doing with the PUBG streams, where I was messing with people, psychology-esque things. Can I close the door? There we go. Euro Truck Sims in general, just any sort of simulator like this seemed like a good choice. I don't feel like I'm having any gas. Oh, I should probably pay for things, shouldn't I? I mean, I could not. I mean, that's entirely a thing. He's got all of my shit, so it's not like he, what's the worst that happens if I just don't pay? He'll just get mad about it, right? Should I pay for my gas? I mean, if I'm gonna steal, I might as well steal a lot. Like, in for a penny, in for a pound. Like, actually steal. Right? If you're gonna steal, steal a lot, right? That's what they do. That's what CEOs do. They steal a bunch, right? So if we're gonna steal, let's just do it. How realistic is this game to real life? Pretty much. Pretty much, right? Prison Architect, Dream Daddy got a lot of likes, although I've already explained why I don't really want to go into that. Dragon Dogma, I Divine Cybermancy, FTL, Wolfenstein New World Order, and Command & Conquer, just because I mentioned it, I think. I mean, I'm not terribly good at RTS. But I've already streamed through FTL. I beat it. You can watch that on After Hours, but it's fairly old, so I don't know how good it is. But if you want to see me play FTL, it's on there. It's impossible to program a drawing tablet to be used as a controller. It basically works like a mouse. It's just got a much more sensitive and pressure sensitivities, as well as extra buttons. So yeah, you could totally use it like a controller. I don't really read enough comics to really have an opinion. Ever thought about trying to play The Escapist? I believe I have played it. Not having a window does make throwing things into the car a lot easier. Do I have beer here? I do. Okay, I have a few things of beer here. How much is this? It's only $200. Should I pay for it? Or no? But generally, it seems like the kind of games that people liked or want me to stream are Sims, like this. Or just me fucking with people. I'm gonna save real quick and then not pay. Stealing is bad. No. I mean, yeah, it is, but, try Beat Cop. I'm not a huge fan of Paper Please. It's not that it's a bad game, it's just not a game that I'd enjoy. You know what I mean? Alright, well, time to go back home. Rev, can we be each other's dads? I mean, what is that? What do you want from me? Do you still ask me to pay?
Morjesta tiski ja tiskit koneeseen.
Oh, hey, there's juice in here. I should probably take that with me. I could make more kill you. Actually, kind of hungry, so I might as well drink on up.
No niin, ei muuta kuin kiitos ja hellurei. Minun pitäisi tuo pubi aakasta ihan kohta, niin jos sulla on jotain vielä...
I'm about to close the store, so... Okay, great. Need to go ahead and just throw those all over there. I mean, I'm hungry, so I might as well. Do you mind if I just kind of like pee on your floor a little bit? Just don't look. I mean, you can if you want. We can make this weird. But, just gonna... Just gonna... You said you were closing soon, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and move these things. I mean, I bought them already. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and take them with me. If you don't mind. I am getting tired. Should probably, Oh, I have glass on the door again. Because I saved and reloaded. It's going to be It's gonna be a thing. We ever tried to beat Pooh Ball again? I mean, probably not. I kind of don't hate myself that much. It's just kind of a really impossibly hard game. It's beatable, I just don't have the time or energy to do so. There's a lot of things you can do in this life, you know? Like, you can become, like, a bodybuilder, right? Or you could be, you know, someone who makes a lot of money. But all these things take time and effort, and I don't necessarily want to do so. So, you know, I'm not. These are all aspirations and efforts that you can make in life, but it doesn't mean that it's something I want to do. I should probably, like... I can definitely sleep on that, right? I can get in there. Kind of... If I just kind of wedge myself in, I can sleep under the beer. Should be fine. Kind of drink one while I go to sleep. Tilda just got home. So it seems like he's already closed up the shop, so I can just sort of drive home now. I don't think, I mean, he wouldn't expect me to pay if, you know, he closed the shop before I could, right? I mean, it's not that I couldn't, it's just I decided against paying for gas. I mean, I'm like, I don't think I'm old enough to be drinking in this game, so I probably shouldn't have a full van full of beer and bootleg moonshine, but, you know. Whatever. We'll make it work. Once I get around this turn, I'll, there we go. Get some music going. This is the Moby song, right? "19 years old is old enough to drink in Finland." Okay. This seems young, but I'm also American when it's 21. The music for this game is really good. Why is the U.S. drinking age so high? You know, I don't know. This is something that Tilda would know. Okay, so Tilda says that it's because your brain is still developing and up until you're about 25. And, I mean, that's kind of weird that it's still 21, though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, people are saying it's like 18 in Brazil, 18 in Canada. For Finland, it has some weird thing based on percentages, apparently. Like, you can't have vodka and stuff, but you can have, like, beer in Finland if you're 18, but for anything above 23%, I mean, that makes sense. You're not going to do as much damage with beer as you are, like, hard liquor. But when you're a kid, you're probably going to want to try and drink hard liquor. Oh, hey, it's the Death Song. I wonder why that's playing. If a state has a drinking age lower than 21, they don't get road money. Yeah, that makes sense. It's because when it was 18, you could enlist in the army at 21, so they swapped it out to be fair. And I guess that makes sense. You shouldn't. The general argument being that you shouldn't go to war and not be able to drink. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, that kind of doesn't make any sense. Because I remember back when I was a teenager, like 16, 17. I had army recruiters coming up to me. Now, when I was 16 or 17, that was also like 11 years ago or whatever now. Jesus Christ, I'm old. And so that would have made me, what year would that have been? 2006? Do I sound muffled? I may not be getting close enough to the mic. Let me know. Let me know how the audio levels are. I have been messing with them a little bit, so they may have some issues. But yeah, so they were trying to recruit me when I was a kid. I mean, that was like the height of the Iraq War and stuff like that. So yeah, you're kind of quiet? Okay. Whoops. I was kind of looking away, looking at my audio levels, and accidentally killed a man. But the game's louder than me. I'll bring it down just a bit. Can I do anything with him? Like, should I just leave him here? I mean, he's got... Oh, wait, hold on. He's got vodka. Oh, god damn it. He's bleeding all over it. Okay, cool. We got vodka now. I mean, we need it, because we gotta wait a few days for the radiator to get in, so we might as well just get pissed drunk. Score. Sure. It's harder to drive. It's harder to do anything. You can pass out if you get too drunk, which is something I'm going to exploit here in a minute because it's going to take too much work to wait for a couple of days. So I'm just going to get pissed drunk and just have the most wicked hangover ever. And that should give them enough time to ship me what I paid for just now. Is the dead guy a new feature? I mean, usually you die when you have a head-on collision with him. Game is a bit loud in comparison to voice. Okay, I did change things. Let me... I mean, I'm not drinking and driving. He was drinking and driving. Let's be real. That's what happened just there. He was drunk, and he ran into me, so he died. It's not good for him. I mean, he's dead, obviously. Otherwise, it worked out for him. I mean, I guess I can just drive without looking at the road now. The green car guy is the only guy who can actually die, as far as I know. Oh, it's Marietta. Drink it before you save? Okay. Oh yeah, there's yellow car guy too. You can kill him. But that's Fred is now playing Fidget Spinner Simulator. I really hope he's streaming that. Like, I hope that he's not just playing that casually. I've got Steam notifications on and it just popped up with that in the corner. Is it still... Am I still quieter than the game? I'm gonna crank it just a little bit. Do I sound alright now? Rev, are you my sister? Not as far as I'm aware. I'm not anyone's sister as far as I'm aware. Audio seems a bit better. It's not terrible. Well, I'd prefer better, or good, or perfect. I've turned it up slightly. It should be better now. Okay. Have a good day at work, dude whose names I can't pronounce. Rev, are you my dad? No. And yet you're the only person who subs to me for $25 a month. As far as I know. There might be a couple other people, but I'm pretty sure it's just you. You're the only one who makes a big deal of it anyway. And regularly calls me daddy in chat. I need to enforce that rule a bit more, that like only people who do the $25 thing can call me that. So that way people will stop. Only because you said no one would, yes. Tomorrow is Father's Day here in Brazil. Happy Father's Day. Oh. Well, happy Father's Day, dude, I guess. Am I chat's dad? No, I didn't birth any of you. I was not involved in that process. Am I Momo? Why? No, I didn't wake myself up this morning at 6 in order to, like, get fed really shitty food. Oh god, Fred's now playing Dream Daddy. Well, if you wanted to see someone play it, and we were just talking about daddies... Again, hopefully he's streaming it, and not just playing it casually. I think he's probably setting up for a stream. I'm probably spoiling that for him. Whoops. Dream Daddy Sim might be worth doing at some point. I don't know. The discourse was just... Ugh. Alright, so we're back home with a shit ton of beer. I mean, I guess I am hyping things up for him. So that's good. I'm helping a friend. Oh, I need to turn off the radio. Okay, so now I guess we, we just kind of... Can I be an admin on your Minecraft server, Rev? Well, on my non-existent Minecraft server, sure. It doesn't exist, So it's going to be really hard to moderate. But as long as you're okay with that. I'm just going to drink the juice because I am slightly hungry. I should probably get some food from the store next time I'm in there. But, you know, I was just there and I just kind of robbed the guy. So it seemed like a bad time to, like, you know, buy stuff when you're intentionally not paying for things. Next time. We'll see. I'm getting tired and thirsty in game. I do have like a couple of crates of beer like right there, so I'm okay. I'm not gonna die or anything. I also do have a full bladder, so I mean, one way or another. I'm not drinking bleach. It's juice. It just happens to look a great deal like. I'm on the store page for Fidget Simulator, and it says I need to install Flash. This is a Steam page. That seems ultra legit. I'm just gonna, I do have a sink. I also have this bottle of booze that I got from a dead man, and it's definitely not cursed or anything. It seems like something that would be, but, you know. Yeah, vodka fucks you up. Should probably have gone to the bathroom before I drank booze, but very few times in my life have I ever been this drunk. I'm going to drink another thing of vodka because we need it to be tomorrow now, and I'm not tired, so let me see if I can figure out how to put it near my mouth. It's a good start. Okay. There we go. There we go. This should be fine. Okay, well, I actually don't know how to get back to the kitchen anymore because I don't know where it is. Okay. Okay. I think I might pass out in here a second. Okay, I've just passed out. Okay, I'm lying on the floor in the living room. I've somehow positioned myself behind the couch. I guess that's just a chair. And now I have a hangover. Can I use the empty bottle? Oh, can I kill you in the empty bottle that I made? Oh, okay, let me shut this door. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Probably. Why am I vibrating? Because I've got a hangover, and this is what a hangover feels like, as best as a video game can describe. When was the last time you got really drunk? I don't really drink that much anymore because I had a few hangovers, and it's an awful feeling. And plus, like, I can't really work or do anything when I'm drunk, and it's not generally a good idea to try and go and look for jobs while hungover. It's bad luck. And they generally don't treat you as being serious. Okay, so I do just have like an empty bottle of vodka now that has no purpose. Okay, I'm just gonna drop that outside. Okay. I think I might have pissed myself. So I'm gonna go take a shower. It's a good game. I just joined. The hangover is going to be a thing for a while now. There's nothing we can really do to make it go away. This is, if anyone's like, oh, drinking's fun, this is entirely what having a hangover is like, especially a really bad one. The kind that you would get from drinking like 2 bottles of vodka right back to back. Saving gets rid of it. Sometimes. I also did rob a place, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to save right now. Yeah, what I'm saying is you shouldn't get drunk and try and go to an interview. Yeah, it's probably not good for you. Rev intensifies. You shouldn't get drunk in the shower. I mean, being drunk in a shower is a bad idea. Yeah. Adding water to, or slippery surfaces to your being drunk experience is not a good idea. Should probably turn on the radio. That would make this perhaps a little bit. Oh, it's the Sad Man song. Yeah, don't drink so much you have a hangover. I mean, yeah, you can drown in like what, an inch of water. That's what happened to, what was it? Not Lenny Kravitz. It was the other dude. Jimi Hendrix. He died from drowning in his own vomit, if I remember correctly. It was either drugs or alcohol. I forget which caused him to barf. But yeah, don't do that. I don't think it's really a skill to drown in half an inch of water. But I guess it would be especially skilled. I want to talk about that, actually. Not drowning in half an inch of vomit, but like... it was drugs? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Janis Joplin died like halfway between the bed and the wall somehow. But anyway, Sad Man song makes this a lot worse. There's this idea that if you spend 10,000 hours at anything, you'll become an expert in it. I kind of think that's bullshit. It's 10,000 hours of, like, actively practicing and active study of it, right? But that seems like... I don't know, like... There's a lot of things that don't require 10,000 hours to get good at. And there are things that take more than 10,000 hours to get good at. I think a majority of things don't actually take 10,000 hours to get good at. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. What's something that you could do that you would get good at? Like 10,000 hours to get good at. Oh, I am getting hungry. I should probably eat. Probably eat in real life. It smells like Tilda just made something amazing. And came home and immediately made amazing food. Oh god, I need to eat some food. I drank water. I'm not thirsty anymore. I can't pick things up because I'm shaking too much. Okay, there we go. Playing guitar I think probably takes about 10,000 hours to get good at. Sure. But you know, I don't think like yeah, eating you pretty much figure out within a couple of hours worth of active practice. And by active practice I mean your parents putting food in your mouth and you got like you figuring it out. No, you're good, Skelly Corgi. Yeah, I mean, the 10,000 hours thing is probably, like, true as much as anything, you know? But, I don't know. Oh, God. I need to probably just save to get the hang... I've got a really wicked hangover, that's why I'm shaking so much. I think 10,000 hours is probably like a good estimate of how long it takes to get good at something, but I don't think that's like necessary. Like, screwing in light bulbs, like, yeah, I don't think you need 10,000 hours to figure out how to do it right. What does kill you? It's moonshine. It's pronounced kill you. It's spelled K-I-L-J-U. Okay. Okay, so now we're just kind of waiting for, us to get a package, right? Where are we at in this stream? How long have I been streaming? About an hour and a half. It didn't feel like it was that long, but I guess I just was very efficient or inefficient. I'm not sure which. Let's load these things into the car, and then I can tell future me what to do, and I can go hang out with Tilda. I kind of don't think I need this much beer in just around. I can bring more with me whenever I go anywhere, but I think like maybe half as much beer as all of this. Maybe like one for the car, one for Can you share your beer? I mean, not with anyone. No, not really. Okay. So now we just sell things. I don't think I like this future me guy. He sounds like a jerk. I know, right? Sharing is caring and Rev doesn't care. I mean, that's a good point. Like, I mean, Soviet is probably just a 13-year-old edgelord. Don't put too much into that, you know? But I think once I move all this stuff, once I move all the kill you to the car, then I'll probably stop. Also, Soviet, would you mind changing your name? It's kind of against some of the rules that I've got in chat. Did we ever finish Sci-Hi with Hootie? I didn't. No, but I'd like to. Yeah, I mean, I really shouldn't diss 13-year-olds by saying 13-year-old edgelord. You know what I mean? Because, like, being 13's not the problem. It's being, I guess, an edgelord. And you can be an edgelord at any age. I think people forget that there are people who are, like, edgelords and they're, like, not, I don't know, 13? Everyone has an edgelord phase, yes. Well, not necessarily everyone, but everyone has that phase. I think it's just called being a teenager to some degree. I'm not a huge fan of cringe culture, personally. See, I feel like this doesn't actually, like, did I not send off the right letter? Because I know I've got another one, but did I not send off the letter to get the radiator? Like, how will I know if I actually bought it? Like, I didn't lose any money doing it. So how will I know if that actually worked? I don't know. I guess I could get drunk again. Seems like that's going to be the path forward, is... what shows have I been keeping up with? Mostly My Hero Academia. Pretty much just that. Pretty much caught up. I guess we're done for the day? Let me go ahead and save. And then, you'll get a phone call in a few days. It just didn't take any money out, and I'm not sure why that is. Because I had like 1,000 something, and then I got some money. I think I got like 1,300 from the drunk. So I should have like less than that. I don't really care for JoJo, but I don't really care to be... You pay when you pick it up from the store. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and check and see if there's any art, and we'll check and see how it goes from there. Okay, there is no art. I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now. Today's game on Chronog actually is a game I've heard of. It is called Invisigun Heroes. The idea is that you're invisible unless if you're shooting, but there's little tells in the environment, like, you know, there's a snow level where you can see your feet in the snow, like your little path that you're making. And so it's a bit of a mind game trying to, like, catch people off guard and shoot them. It's a 4-pack, it's a 4-player game, so you'd want to have 4 copies of the game to, you know, hand around. It looks good. I've never played it, though, so I don't know. But it's a cool concept if you want a weird kind of shooter to play with your friends. It might be good. You'll be fine, Dad Impersonator. Is it there now? If it's there now, I'll check it, and if it's not, then I'll just... Oh, okay, here it is. I'm going to look at this art. Dad Impersonator, who just subbed to me today, submitted an art, and he got it in close enough to making it so I could actually, you know, watch or look at it. Still in chat now? No worries, Skelecorgi. I will tell Tilda that you guys said hello. Let me bring up the art. Rev, can I be you someday? I think it would be a lot better if you were you. I think it would be a good idea. Because I'm not even sure if I'm very good at being me. So it'd probably be better if you were you and I was me. Here is the screen region. Let me pop it up on screen. I will pet Mo and tell her hello. It sounds like she's been fed. Now let's steal... Alright, I do believe in myself and squids in Finland and even chat. Now let's steal some guy's gas, boys. That actually is something that I think I said. And I think your name is good, too, sir. RevScarecrow. Says, Dad Impersonator. That's a good picture. That's a good drawing, dude. You're a good artist. So thank you for that. The Momo stream has not been done yet, but let me talk to Future Me. I don't even know if you're listening to this, but listen up, Future Me. Here's what we're doing. You just gotta wait for the radiator to come in, and then obviously you'll pick that up from the store. You should have gas in the van. You have some kill you that you need to drop off at the drunk's place. Go and get some money. If you want, you could order some more stuff. I'm not sure how that works. You basically have $1,000 less than you actually think you do, so try and not have any problems. Also, you stole some gas, so the cops may show up. This reminds me of Memento. That was a thing that happened. He was like, don't trust anyone, including yourself, right? It's a good movie. I think I watched that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I think Fred is streaming. Either that or he's just playing Dream Daddy for no reason whatsoever. If he's live, then I will host him because so many people have been wanting me to play that game. He is live, and he is playing something. Trash. Okay. Well, let's host him and see how it goes. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!